Hi folks, this is Ben and we're back to our 1973 Bolens Husky. Today what we're going to do is we're going to take off this back panel, since the fenders and all this is one large piece, and we're going to get to the hydrostatic drive inside, which taking a look at it from underneath and around, it's quite dirty. So we're going to take that off, and hopefully this will be a little video showing you the guts of this machine. Okay, so we've lifted the back fenders off the tractor here. So now instead of having a seat, what we have is most of our hydraulics. We've got our tube frame here. This reservoir is actually bolted to the sheet metal underneath the seat there, so it's just kind of loose, and there's the two straps, and you can see there's a lot of crap back here. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean all this up, make sure it's all nice and pretty. Probably clean up some of the front of it as well, and we're probably going to scrape that down a little bit and paint it beige. I don't have a proper Bolens color, but for what we use it for, it should be great. Okay, moving this reservoir tank here, which is actually full of transmission fluid. You get power from the motor right here. And there are two belts that connect the 16, well this one's a 16 horse now, to this axle, or I should say drive shaft. There's a vibration coupling here, and then probably our pump. And since when you pump hydrostatic fluid, it's hot, so it's supposed to be able to cool itself with these fins here. And there is actually fan blades right here that kind of supposed to push air through. The original motor on this tractor was replaced because all these fins got gummed up on the motor, and as we can see here, there's a lot of crap in here. So you can imagine the heat transfer is poor at best. So we're going to come in here, I'm going to come in here, clean this up, scrape off the big stuff first, then we'll probably push it outside, get some actual cleaners on this thing. Okay, so what we've done here, we've scraped off everything. Come to find out, most everything here, including the hydrostatic pump, is actually Bolens beige. So it's very dirty back here. But now I'm going to dig out the pressure washer and try to clear off some of the pipes, some of the fins. Got to stay away from my hydraulic fittings. I don't want to introduce any water into the system, not that it would really matter too much. But we're going to go ahead and try to clean this baby as best we can. My father's working on painting the sheet metal from the seat area there, so that'll look nice and pretty. And hopefully we'll be, it'll look great. I mean, it's a work tractor, but we want things to be pretty. Okay, done pressure washing, and hydrostatic unit is actually aluminum in color. I presume aluminum. A lot of tractor colors come back. So what I'm going to do now is, now that we've got it mostly clean, or pretty clean, I'm going to push it back in the garage. I'm going to let it dry, and we'll start reassembly. I did take off some plates and stuff to clean separately, and then we're going to lubricate every movable point, make sure we displace any water we might have injected anywhere. We'll put it back together. And speaking of putting back together, here is our rear fender assembly. It's in primer right now, and partially in the sun. And we're primarily just shooting the top, although we'll probably just slap an undercoat on the bottom to make it look consistent. But a little bit of primer, put there on some paint, and we'll be good to go. And this will be the end for two videos. Number one, the seat video, the nice new Bolens seat compared to it was all torn up. And we've got our freshly painted rear fenders, and in the garage I've got the side panels that have been repainted, and we'll probably bolt them on here soon. And the plow, the dirt plow, we also painted Bolens color, so even though it'll be pushing around in the dirt, it'll be pretty Bolens beige as well.